Good evening, Mistwalkers. Oh, no story tonight. Don't you remember? Oh, yes, with that grotesque transformation in the tunnel. And Sybil and Thaddeus certainly seem to have a secret or two to share. And the crown is missing. Could you imagine Radaga's face? She was always too vain. And now the mists have claimed our heroes, whisked them off to a place that not even Auntie can see. Oh, Mistwalkers. The tapestry of fate is tattered. And the last few pages of this story are unwritten. Something is awry in the land of the mists. I have an idea. Why don't we watch these final moments play out together? Why don't you join Auntie? We can watch as the world falls down. I'm sure it'll be splendid.
Everybody, welcome to the finale of Tales from the Mist.
Good evening, Mistwalkers. Welcome to Tales from the Mist. It's a spooky campaign set in the domains of dread. With me tonight are 6 adventurers. Let's go down the line and introduce ourselves. We're going to start with Ms. Lisa.
I am Lisa Chen, and I am playing Mercy Albrecht, your tiefling storm sorceress, heart of the party.
Kayla.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm playing your sweet baby wizard, Vasily, who did nothing wrong.
But definitely deserves this.
Yeah.
Hadil.
I'm Hadil. I play your middleest warlock, Vargas, and yes, that's all.
And thank you for braving the wilds of Florida to be with us today.
Please send help. Please send the National Guard to airlift me out of this hellscape nightmare.
Ashley, apologies to anyone who's in Florida.
I'm Ashley Warren. Yeah, that's fair. I'm Ashley Warren, and I play Constantina Avshalomov, the Vistana bard. Who knows now?
You don't know if you're Vistana?
A little something else.
Yeah, you're right.
I have secrets, okay?
I 100% forgot.
Thanks. I just went through this really traumatic thing last episode that, everyone just forgot about, so.
No,
I didn't.
Of course you didn't.
Of course you didn't. Noelle, please.
Hello, I'm Noelle, and I am playing Thaddeus Scratch, a human rogue. Just a normal guy.
Thank you, Noelle. And thank you, Noelle's mustache.
Yes.
Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm going to be playing Sybil Redrime. She is a dwarven eldritch knight with like a face and then a backup face.
Strong statement from Sybil One Face Red Rhyme.
One Face Red Rhyme.
Okay, this is not a typical campaign. We have a rotating cast, which is Lisa, Kayla? Yeah, Kayla, Hadil, and Ashley. They're our core cast. And then we have 2 guest members that rotate out every 4 episodes. Not next episode, though, because this is the finale. I'm going to pass it over to Lisa with your announcements before I embarrass myself further.
We have
Goodbye.
fabulous announcements. The first announcement is that if you didn't see on Twitter at Miss Tales D&D, we just announced that we're getting a second season. Yay! We're so excited. If all goes according to plan, we'll be back at ya in August. But we're super excited for goodness, like the live show, missed recording and then that. So thank you all of the Mistwalkers who supported us so much and tweeted at Wizards to bring us back. We appreciate you. And then our other announcement is that we have lovely giveaways. To enter the giveaways, do !Requiem in the chat. And we are giving away a PDF of the lovely Uncaged Anthology Volume 1, organized by our own Ashley Warren. We are giving away these gorgeous Taroka cards, illustrated by Kayla Klein for each of the core characters. And then we're also giving away these Tales from the Mist Dicey Boys. Look at them with their ravens. So cool. !Requiem to enter. And now I'm going to wind up and throw it back to TK. That's how you throw, right?
Yes, but I'm not a good catching person, so I just I accept this gift that you lovingly bestowed upon me, and I will put it next to this beautiful notebook and this beautiful pen that you sent me. Oh. Friendship.
Don't kill my character.
Of course, we love friendship and we love bribes. You know who else loves friendship? The Mists. Which is where each of you have found yourselves tonight. And I would like to just go ahead and move straight into some delicious, delicious terribleness.
Delicious.
Yeah, delicious. Delicious is definitely the word that I'm going to choose to use. Now, Constantina, you're no stranger to the Mists, are you?
No.
Why is that?
Well, Vistana tend to travel through the mists, and they sometimes act like a guide for others to travel through the mist. So it is, of the many things that Vistana are known for, that is one of them.
Mm-hmm. And is it true that Vistana can go anywhere they want in the mists at any time?
As far as I know, yes. I haven't personally encountered a limit to that yet, but that is how I have traveled across Ravenloft my whole life.
And what happens when a Vistana loses their ability to go through the mists?
They suffer the same way everyone else who's not a Vistana suffers in the mists. I think it has different effects for different people, but it usually takes some sort of mental and physical toll.
Have you ever met a Vistana who could not travel through the mists?
I met one Vistana who did not want to travel because Vistana, we have to keep traveling, else we risk losing our magic. Mm-hmm. And I met one Vistana when I grew up, and she did not really want to do that. And then she turned into a Mortu. And that's what happens sometimes for Vistana who either refuse or cannot travel through the mist. They become like a demon creature, and it's not very good.
Now, that was something you were a little afraid of in Kartakus, wasn't it?
Yes, very afraid of that happening.
You didn't have very much time left, did you?
No, I did not.
And so now, as you find yourself in the mist in tattered leather, tattered clothing, back in your human body, how do you feel?
Do I need to do my roll to determine if I remember or not?
Yes, I do need that roll from you.
Okay. That was a wisdom saving. throw or just wisdom?
It is wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that is good. That is a 16.
You do remember.
Hmm.
It comes in flashes. It comes in painful moments that burn at the back of your memory. But you do remember drinking a potion that made you feel invincible. And you remember Vasily leaving you in a tunnel to fight several monsters by yourself in the dark. And you remember crawling out of the tunnel and being so filled with rage that you had to tear something apart. Do you remember Vasily leaving again, leaping off a bridge? That is what you remember.
Well, now I feel ashamed that I was not brave enough to face what was in the tunnel without help. I feel just very lonely that I thought that I could trust my new friends. I thought that I was going to die, and I just kept thinking that nobody who loves me would know that I died there, and I couldn't face it. So I did what I thought was right. I wanted to make sure that I could be there for my friends, and now I just feel even more alone than I already did.
I dare say you feel something else too, don't you? A small pinprick of warmth in your pocket where you placed an egg.
Forgot.
And it grows warmer and warmer against your skin.
I would like to look at my little egg.
And as you pull this egg out of the bag, you just see it's a regular hen's egg, brown and speckled, but it is hot to the touch, like holding a candle too close to your skin.
I would like to kind of hold it up to my ear to see if I hear anything.
You don't hear anything, and in your hands, it is as flimsy as an egg would be. But when you hold it up to your ear, the heat radiates against you and you can feel sweat begin to pour out on your skin.
It feels kind of pleasant. I mean, I just recently felt the burning sensation of transformation, and it was chaotic and difficult. But this, it feels hot, but I like the heat. I like candles and matches, and I feel like it's kind of a pleasant welcome heat. I want to feel it burn a little bit.
As you hold it in your hands, you can hear crack form in the side from the heat.
I just want to kind of hold it out. And as long as it's not really causing me a lot of pain, I would like to continue holding it. I want to kind of hold it until I can't stand to hold it anymore.
As you hold it out in front of you, you see this crack form. It's a perfect slice along the shell.
Well, I'm worried that I might have broken it through all I just went through. But I don't know. Does it look like it's hatching, or does it look like it was like broken?
It looks like a perfect slice.
Okay.
Just a straight line down the middle.
I want to like run my fingernail in between the line a little bit and see if I can. I don't want to break it, but
yeah.
I want to kind of see if I could like see inside.
When you run your fingernail along the edge, you hear a click. And then the egg folds open like an origami, like a little origami flower. And as you pull at the shell, it forms into a glass lantern with a candle inside. And all the glass panels on this lantern form a very familiar Taroka card. A scene of a graveyard filled with mist.
Is this a card that I recognize?
Yes, it is a card that you recognize. It is from what we would consider to be the major arcana of the Taroka cards. It is known as mists. Typically, it invokes an image of enigmatic mists in Ravenloft, warns of mysteries and the unexpected, and it marks something surprising that waits in the future, an important event that is taking place. We can speak of any manner of mystery, any hidden information or clue, also known to forewarn an unexpected voyage.
I would like to hold out the lantern the way that I would for any lantern that I'd be using and to navigate through the dark.
When you hold this lantern out at arm's length, you can't hear it. It's almost as though it's ethereal, as though it doesn't exist, though you can feel the weight in your hands. And it casts this brilliant white light through the mist that just cuts through like a knife. And you see these mists part in the wake of this light and form a path for you and you alone.
I take a step forward.
How long do you walk, Constantina?
At least, I don't know, maybe a few seconds just through the parting, just to see what's there.
As you take steps, the mist continues to part in front of you into these dense walls that form on either side like a canyon that you cannot see the top of. All around you is mist, thick, soupy, dense mist. So thick that you could grab a handful of it if you so desired. But ahead of you is an open path. And at the end of that path is a warm light.
I want to continue to the path. Have my sights set on that.
Your feet step over smooth stone, cool to the touch, dry, until it forms a cobblestone path with grass peeking through. You can smell jasmine flowers and spiced oil, perfume. You can hear music at the end of this misty path. And when you finally reach that warm light, you see a Vardo covered in roses. There's a light from inside.
I would like to go look inside.
When you approach the Vardo, there is an elderly woman there, sitting beside a small cook fire. Typically, you don't cook inside of a Vardo, but she is.
Do I recognize her?
Make me a perception check.
Food. What is my perception? 15.
15 is enough to say yes, you do recognize her, especially when she turns around and meets your gaze through the window. And she smiles a big, broad smile. And she opens the door and leans over and says, "Ah, grandchild. I did not know if I would see you again so soon."
May I come in?
Yes. And the woman who set you on this journey not too long ago moves to the side and allows you to come in and sit with her. She says, "Tell me everything."
I'm sorry. Every choice I've made has been wrong. It just feels wrong. I don't feel like I'm the person that I'm supposed to be right now.
No. Tell me what has happened before you came to see me. We must go through this every time.
I wasn't brave enough, and I tried to trust somebody and I was weak, and I started to miss my family, and I know that I'm not supposed to do that as a Vistana, but I let the loneliness frighten me, and I just don't know. I have to believe that that there's something else. I can't let the darkness take over, and I don't want to succumb to it. I have to know that there's still something good to find.
And she picks up a large tome, and you can see her leaf through it, and she leafs through it backwards. She turns the pages towards the front, and she goes through it. She says, second to last time. This will be our last meeting like this, for me at least. You have so many ahead of you.
Well, what do I do now? I feel like the path that I thought was the right one, I don't know. I don't want to doubt everything that I've ever believed in, but I don't know. Now I'm a monster, and I don't. What do I do?
No. And what she will do is she will wrap her large arms around your shoulders, and she'll pull your head onto her chest, and she'll say, no, grandchild. You have to understand. You are an agent of destiny. Oh, you don't know yet. I forget time is so... It is so funny outside. I will die the next time I see you. But you have so much more time to fix any mistakes you think that you have made. I think today is the day that I show you how to fix fate. And she'll take your hand in hers, and you feel a weight in your hand when she does. And then she opens her hands back up, and you have a deck of Taroka cards. She says, we have had many conversations, you and I, but for you, it is your first time. I will try to sum up. You don't have much time with me left. I will miss you. I need someone to help. I have many names, but you have always called me Destiny. The tapestry of fate is tattered. You have to help. I need an oracle. Will you be that oracle for me?
I will try to be worthy.
And she brings her lips to your forehead, and you can feel a surge of magic, so unlike that bardic magic that you've known for so long. Constantina, as Destiny kisses your forehead, and you feel your memories return in full. How have you been changed?
I feel a little bit more, I feel less angry, less vengeful, and more still willing to fight, but it's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more of it feels more righteous.
Mm-hmm. And she clasps your hand around this Taroka deck, and she says, with these cards, you will be able to change the fate of your friends, bring them from death, heal wounds that would otherwise, I'm sure you know, remove curses, perhaps even take them from death's door. you will be able to change your friends' destinies. I think we both know that you were never a bard meant for hurting the mind. You are meant for a different path, a different teaching. Constantina, as she speaks with you for some time on this, how else have you changed? Let's say mechanically.
Sure. So a little bit less of a spy. I'm less eager to mess with people's psyches, and a little bit more finding magic in my own history, in my own culture.
Mm-hmm.
So I have embraced my Vistana lore as a bard, and also more of a healer.
Okay. And at the end of this conversation, she leads you to the door of the Vardo and she says, "Go, find your friends. I will see you again." Constantina, you have also earned a new dark shadow. What is it?
It is. Ooh, let me pull it open. I have it open.
Unprepared.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a traveler of the mists. So essentially, I have like a ability to travel through the mist and kind of move faster through it.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, you can spend inspiration to Misty Step.
Correct.
So you meld back into these mists with this lantern, secure in the knowledge that you will not be one of those Vistana who fears the mists. There is somebody else in the mists, though. You cannot see them. Vasily.
Oh, where did Vasily go? Oh, she's not here anymore.
Vasily, you've been wandering the mists for a couple of moments as well, haven't you?
Yeah, after I face planted on the ground, I guess I probably got up.
Yeah. And those people who were talking around you, they have disappeared. How long do you wander the mists, Vasily?
I don't know that I'd have any concept of time. It probably would feel too long. For too long.
How long is it before you hear a very mechanical sound, well, you've heard that sound before, haven't you?
Yeah. I walk in the direction of the noises.
Sounds like paper underneath some manner of automated pen. Not too dissimilar to the one you use to scribble out notes in your own laboratory. And there is a sickly blue-green glow that emanates through the mists. And suddenly, as though some manner of diabolical wind parts them, you can see a scene before you. Scene of scientific apparatus, a bench, a table, a workshop, a hunched figure over a desk, and a tube filled with liquid and something else. Vasily?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
I see this tube, and at first it's really not clear what's in it, but it has wires kind of trailing out of it to a chair next to it that has kind of like a hood over top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side of the chair is a large standing mirror. So when I approach everything, I see the mirror first, and I look into it, and I see myself, but just every flaw that I've ever felt and every mistake that I've ever made is reflected back at me, and I'm wrinkled and terrible and hideous because that's the way that I see myself every day.
Yeah. Tell me more about this hooded apparatus.
Strangely, it's the perfect size for me to be seated in, and for that hood to be placed on top of my head.
What happens if you sit there, Vasily?
I become better, become a better person.
Will you sit there?
I don't know that I want to anymore.
What have you got to lose, Vasily? What's better than being the best that you can possibly be?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess.
If there's nothing better, then why don't you have a seat?
Can I look and see what's in the tube? Or do I know?
Do you know, Vasily?
I feel like there's just like it feels like my stomach's sinking very fast because I hadn't
These are
thought
your
about it.
Vasily.
Yeah,
You're free to do as you will.
It's kind of that feeling where you know you want something very badly, but you feel like you shouldn't anymore.
Look in the tube, Vasily.
So I look in the tube and it's very condensated. So about a little bit below my height, I wipe and Mercy's there.
How long has she been in there?
It's been a while.
How old is she?
Is the age she was when I met her.
So when you say you become better, what does that mean?
I'll be someone who can actually use magic and actually do things right. I'll be a good person.
Will you have a seat, Vasily?
I don't think I want to anymore. I don't know.
Why not?
I feel like there's got to be a better way.
What better way?
The crown.
The crown? You would trust this to magic instead of science?
Well, magic is just a higher form of science. I just need to get it and study it, and it would probably be a better option.
But you're running out of time, Vasily.
There's still time.
Is there? What if someone else gets her first?
I'll deal with the children. They were
All of them?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes, I'll fight them all.
All of us?
Yes. I won't let anyone hurt her.
What happens when you're perfect? What happens to us, Vasily?
You'll have to go away because you're mistakes.
They're not mistakes. You made us.
Exactly.
You don't make mistakes, do you?
I used to, but I won't once I'm better.
We won't let you kill us. If she's gone, you have to choose one of us.
I won't. I'll find a better way.
The mists begin to envelop the scientific apparatus. What do you do as Mercy fades into the mists?
I turn and I want to go find the real Mercy.
Okay. As you turn and you begin to walk a couple of steps, you hear a curious squeak. You step on something soft.
I reach down to pick it up.
You pick it up. It's hard to tell you looking at it?
Yeah.
What if you look closer? It just seems like black rags.
I flip down my little glasses and try to like zoom in on it to inspect it.
You inspect it and you turn it over in your hands. You see that it is a small doll, a childish version of yourself. And it says, hello?
Hello? Yes? Hello?
It's dark in here.
In where?
You're my best friend.
I immediately throw it on the ground.
As you throw it on the ground and it hits the ground, you hear it, she's going to kill us all. She's going to kill us all.
I stomp it.
You stomp it into oblivion. You can hear its face, its ceramic face, crack under your heel. Go silent. Then what?
I guess I keep walking and looking for Mercy.
As you leave this doll, this broken, tattered doll, you hear something echo in the mist behind you. We'll be back. Vargas and Thaddeus. The mist rose and the mists fall, and there are two men left in it. Vargas.
That's me.
You see another man in this mist. I believe you had a very amiable conversation with him not too long ago.
Does he have a really alluring mustache?
The most alluring mustache that has been on this show.
Thank God. Oh. Is he looking at me?
He sure is. And he kind of tilts his head and says, now, is this one real?
I mirror his movements.
Vargas. Is that you?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, it's me. You don't remember me? Maybe you aren't real after all. I draw my sword.
I do the same, and I toss the sheath that it's normally in a cane. I toss it aside.
Okay. Vargas, do you want to roll me a history check real quick? Or you can do perception.
All right. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's see. The 19.
That's enough to remember Thaddeus. That's enough to remember his face plastered all over those newspapers.
What did the newspaper say?
What did they say, Vargas? You rolled the 19.
It's a lot easier to do what I do when there's somebody to take the fall.
And you can feel a cold pinprick up your spine as Claudia laughs.
Oh, well, I should have seen this coming. Hindsight is 2020. Just thought I had a little more time is all.
Thaddeus?
Time is a funny thing. Changes people.
It is. Very much so.
I don't think we're so different, you and I.
Perhaps not.
After all, both just trying to put food on the table.
Is that what you call it now? The things that you do.
I'm gonna attack Vargas.
Pretty cool.
I swipe at him with my little sword.
Roll for it.
Okay. Hold on just a second. So that's gonna be a 27.
Whew. Oh, that catches me by surprise for sure. It does. I don't have time to block.
Yeah, what's the damage on that look like?
Let's see. Okay, so that's gonna be 11 damage.
Vargas,
Ouch.
what would you like to do?
Well, don't like that. Is that ace now close to me? Like
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely within 5 feet, probably.
Okay. I will reach out and grab Thaddeus by the neck and cast Vampiric Touch. I will roll for that.
Is that a spell attack?
It is 3rd level necromancy. Uses a pact slot.
Okay. Is there a saving throw?
There is not. I think I just rolled a hit.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
That's a net 20.
Ooh. I can see you, so I have the damage, so it's just gonna be regular damage. Because I have a thing called Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah, so 3d6. Ooh. So you'll you roll that. That's gonna be 9 damage.
9.
All right. So as you lay hands on Thaddeus and you begin to drain the life from him, the mists roll back like an opera curtain. And all 6 of you find yourselves in the middle of a ruined town.
My God. Can I take advantage of Vargas's confusion to put my sword to his throat and take a step behind him in relation to everyone else?
I will allow opposing acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
To continue this gentleman's duel.
Okay, so I got an 18.
Okay.
Ugh, not enough. I got a 7.
Yes, you can get behind Vargas and hold your sword to his throat. What is the rest of everyone else doing?
I was still looking for Mercy, so now that the mists have parted, do I see her?
All 6 of you are in the same spot.
Okay.
Vasily!
Within 30 feet of each other.
I'm gonna run slow motion across a field of flowers towards
Oh
Vasily.
my gosh. There are no flowers, but there are a couple of dead bodies. So you can run across those.
It's like the same. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Translating
absolutely.
to Ravenloft.
Yeah, like their entrails are flying up in slow motion, and it's beautiful. There's an eyeball.
And then I'm gonna like fling myself at Vasily and just be like, Vasily, I thought that we were separated.
I will half-heartedly pat her on the back as if I don't care, but I'm very happy inside.
I was so mad at you because you tried to control my free will and you stuck me in with a monster, with a rock cave-in, but I'm just so happy we're together.
Yes, you should have just listened to me in the first place and none of this would have happened. I've told you that before.
Is that
Can
true? You
I,
have told
like,
me.
wave and be like, a little help.
I'll allow it. Constantina, Sybil, you've both been hanging out.
I'll go help Vargas.
How do you plan to do that?
So, I mean, what the mist parted, and then I saw, were Thaddeus and Vargas like still fighting?
Yes, they were dueling, and Thaddeus has just stepped behind Vargas and is holding a sword to his neck.
I'm gonna stay where I am. Not because I don't want to help. I don't really.
I know, it seems like you don't. I'm just kidding.
Could have fooled me.
Choose your... No, I like this. Continue.
I just want to point out that Constantina doesn't know what me and Mercy talked about.
No, I'm not acting because of that. I'm afraid I don't know how this new affliction of mine reacts when I'm near people. So I'm actually afraid that I'm going to hurt you further.
Yeah.
That is my motivation. Ashley's motivation might be different. Just kidding.
Yeah, okay. Sybil.
Thaddeus. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I just want to give everybody a round.
No.
Before we get back into Sybil.
Sybil does not care what Thaddeus is doing.
Oh, okay.
Sybil, no offense, Sybil is looking for the crown.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Sybil's so smart.
And so she is looking around. Does she see it anywhere? Where is it? Where's the crown?
No, there's no crown anywhere around.
Then she just starts screaming, "Where's the crown?"
Yeah, you're in the middle of a ruined town square. It just looks empty. It's dead, and the buildings are sort of serving as broken tombstones, really.
Is there anything alive in here?
You don't see anything alive, but as you look past the buildings as far as you can see what looks to be a gate made of skeletal remains as far off in the horizon in all directions as far as you can see.
She's going to look at all of you and say, "I don't care what you're doing. If anybody wants the crown, you can come with me."
All right, Thaddeus, back to you.
I'm like, holding Vargas, but I kind of call out to Sybil, "What's that? You know what it is then?"
Maybe. Are you going to find it out from him?
I don't know where the crown is. Actually, I would also like to find it, perhaps.
You're not going to find the crown. Oh, Vargas. Oh,
yes.
We make good friends, don't we?
We do, you scoundrel. Friends don't.
Can I try to kill Vargas?
I want to cast a spell.
This will be a sneak attack, right?
Oh God!
I already have him in my sights.
Can we stop this?
Yeah, I want to like. Bleh.
If you are genuinely trying to kill Vargas, I will have to make everybody who's involved with you attempting to kill or not kill Vargas roll initiative. So it's up to you.
I mean,
Hello, why?
I'm not saying no.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a hard decision, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I got him. I'm gonna try to kill him. So
Okay.
All right.
Everybody who wants to assist or not assist, I guess, in this fight, roll initiative. Sybil, I guess you don't have to if you're sitting it out. Michelle, I assume, is also sitting it out. Constantina?
Yes, just my initiative, or do I get to add?
Are you in?
Yes, I am.
Vasily?
17. I'm in.
Lucy, are you in?
Yes, 21.
Thaddeus?
19.
Vargas?
18.
Anybody beat a 21? No? I didn't think so. Mercy, top of the initiative.
So Mercy has been hugging Vasily. She's going to say, we really need to talk about these secrets that we have and also controlling each other because I didn't like it, but maybe we haven't talked about it, so we should just set our boundaries. And oh my gosh! Is that how we're going to kill Vargas? And she kind of pushes herself off of Vasily and starts running towards Vargas. And I would like to... I don't want to kill Noelle, but I don't have any nice things to do. So Mercy is just going to shoot a frostbite at the sword, at Thaddeus' sword if I can, kind of making it cold so Thaddeus drops it.
I'll permit it.
Okay, I don't know how this works because the sword needs to make a con save, or maybe Thaddeus needs to make a con save to hold on to the sword.
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay. Just a second. Okay. So I got, what's my constitution? Okay. I got sorry, I know how to add. I got a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, my save was a 15.
Oh no.
No.
So your sword's cold now. Ha! And I continue running towards them. At least I can stand next to whatever's happening.
Okay, popcorn it out.
And then... oh, yeah.
Just so you know, I actually would not have been able to drop my sword. It is cursed.
Perfect.
And now it is ice cold.
Yeah. I'm going to popcorn it to Vargas.
Mm-hmm. And remember, if you guys don't popcorn to Thaddeus, Thaddeus will go twice.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right. I want to stick my hand. I'm assuming that, Thaddeus has me in, a headlock with the sword right here. I want to, go to reach behind me and Eldritch Blast Thaddeus in the face. So I have to roll for that. 15.
That meets my armor class, so yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be 1d10.
I can still see you, so.
I know.
So I kind of jerk my head to the side and only get half the blast.
Okay, well, I roll an 8, so that's well, I have 2 beams, so that would be 4 for the first one, and then 5 for the second, so that's 9 total damage.
I would say I'm going to flavor that uncanny dodge in that when Vargas turns around to Eldritch Blast Thaddeus in the face, he sees Claudia move Thaddeus's head out of the way.
Wow.
What the hell?
Damn, Claudia.
She's still mad, Vargas. She's still mad.
Does he get me right on my scars?
I sure hope so.
Wow.
That's act up.
Can I back out of the initiative right now?
Who goes next?
I'm gonna let Thaddeus go next.
Hey.
I mean, he's right there.
Yeah. As I am holding on to Vargas, that would count as being able to do a sneak attack, correct?
Yes, I would say you have advantage.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Good thing I had advantage because I got a natural 1.
Wow, TK.
But then...
I just want you to know I am wearing the crop top you sent me for my birthday, so.
So, then with my attack bonus, I got a 14. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. 4 plus 1 plus 5. That's 12, 16 plus 5. So that's 21 damage.
Cool. And as your sword starts to go
God.
into Vargas, you hear a shrieking in the background between the houses as a mob of robed villagers begin to rush past.
Oh, can I use my bonus action to disengage and get away from these scared people?
So these people begin to, yes, you may. So these people begin to rush past you, and you can hear screaming, this shrieking. It's inhuman, it's blood curdling, of hundreds of these creatures that Constantina and Vasily both saw in the tunnel, that you, Thaddeus, and Sybil both saw in the tunnel. As they leap along rooftops and climb up houses and run at top speed after these villagers. You are in the middle of a massive swarm. What would you like to do?
Wait, is Thaddeus running away from me?
Yeah,
He disengaged.
I disengaged, so.
No opportunity attacks.
I'm a rogue. Lovable rogue.
I don't know what you're worried about, Noelle. You know how to play D&D. You're doing great. You're doing great too, Hadil. It's not a competition.
Is it? Not a competition. I understand the meaning of the word.
No. Hadil, please, thank you for the birthday gifts that you sent me.
Remember that time I sent you a really lovely teacup? I'm just saying.
It was nice.
Don't blame TK.
We only conspired for this exact moment for the last 3 weeks. Anyway, what would you guys like to do?
Are we still in initiative?
You can be.
What's going on? What are these creatures?
Can I act real quick?
Yeah, I want to.
You can act. I will allow the last 2 people to act, yes.
I would like to go to Vargas and cast Cure Wounds at level 3.
Oh, Constantina. Hello.
What does that look like for Constantina to change Vargas's fate?
Well, Cured Wounds is something that I already kind of knew how to do, but now it feels different. It feels like, I don't know, it feels a little bit more powerful. I'm going to, am I still holding the lantern, by the way? Or is that
That's
like,
up to you.
I'm going to say that that's kind of dissipated when I met back up with everyone. Like I still have it, but I'm not like holding it on. So I go over to Vargas and I have to touch him, so I put my hand on his shoulder, and it just kind of imbues this. My light it used to be like a red, like magic light, and now it's a little bit more golden.
That's nice. Like your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes are. Oh, I forgot about that. That was unintentional. I was like, I need a new color of magic.
Okay, and we'll say you're bouncing it over to Vasily. Vasily?
Wait, how much do I get healed for?
I'm rolling. Hang on.
Full offense, Kayla. Wait your turn. Thanks.
1 hit point if you interrupt me again.
You got 11 points of healing. Sorry, I rolled really bad.
That's good enough for me.
Oh, plus my spell. Hang on. I get to add to that plus my what's my modifier? Oh, plus 4. So you got 15.
Oh yeah. Yay. Thank you.
I hope that helps.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to cast Suggestion on Thaddeus,
Okay.
which is a wisdom saving throw.
Vasily, we just talked about these.
Let me
I
put
actually
notes.
rolled really well. Hold on.
Vasily does not respect boundaries.
I don't think Thaddeus respects boundaries either. He was all up in Vargas's business.
This isn't about Thaddeus. This is
about you.
We just talked about this.
I rolled really well, but I have -1 wisdom, so it's 17.
That still beats it. Dang it.
I'm just like so focused right now. Like, finally.
Well.
And when I see Vargas getting healed, well, that's no fun.
Yeah, you're hyper. You're just like, you're very hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, what are
I'm extremely hungry.
One might describe Thaddeus as
ravenous.
Ravenous. Yes. The joke we've been making for the last 4 episodes.
It's such a good movie. Okay. Well, I did nothing then. I doubt anyone noticed.
Since you were the only person not directly engaged in this, you and Michelle both noticed that these hundreds of creatures are very quickly catching up to you. You have about a round to make up your minds. Either fight them, run, fight each other. It's up to you.
Oh my god, the faces. Two and two together.
I think Sybil will call out to the rest of you and say, "This small man is less threatening than that." And she's gonna cast an earth tremor.
Oh yeah.
Am I the small man?
You're the small man.
Well, I have been on a diet.
And she's just gonna say, "Michelle, do you want to eat him?"
I don't care which one I get, really.
I think he'd be the best.
Yeah, I like him wiry.
And with that, Sybil doesn't care anymore. She's gonna take her cloak down. She's going to tell you all to say hello while she casts her earth tremor.
Mm-hmm. As you are casting earth tremor, Michelle is going to look now, because you are looking at these creatures that are attacking. Michelle is looking at all of these rogue villagers that are running for their lives, and he's going to say, "Oh, but I also like them free range," and he's going to cause fear. So I want each of you to roll me a d20 real quick.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
no.
I just want to determine which of these villagers is actually going to live and which aren't. There's about 40 villagers that are running away from hundreds of monstrous creatures.
I got an 18.
I got a 19.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 12.
Mm-hmm.
I got a
10.
1.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
By mercy.
Constantina?
10.
Mm-hmm. And so we'll say 1, 2, 3. All right. So about 15 of these villagers start to, they come under effect of this frightened, and they turn full look at the back of Sybil's head and just scream and continue to run, but erratically in circles. It's chaos. Just mass chaos.
What the heck?
When he casts, you all hear like this booming laughter, like thunder.
Constantina, are you seeing what I'm seeing? The nice lady has a hat on her head.
As one runs too close to the back of Sybil's head, you see just this teeth and maybe a mouth snake out and snap at an exposed arm, sever it at the elbow, and it just splashes blood across the side of Sybil's face as it noisily chews it.
Oh
Oh,
no,
my
no,
life
no,
is-
no.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is that good, brother?
Yeah, that'll do.
Is there pieces of that person left?
Oh, there's an entire person that's like now laying on the floor, like screaming and holding his bloody stump.
Ah,
I just have my eyes on that person.
So, what would we like to do as these creatures get ever closer? You got 6 seconds. Not Sybil. Sybil, what was the save for Earth Tremor, by the way?
Earth Tremor, it's a DC 12 dexterity save. I'm going to cast it on not on the villagers, but on the baddies who are...
Yeah, on the baddies.
On the baddies.
Okay, so say there's about 200 of them. I have 4 d20s, so...
Well, yes, so it's a 10-foot like square range.
Okay. And is it did you say Constitution or Dexterity?
Dex. Dex saves. And on a failed save,
freaking do it.
You'll be knocked prone and take 6 damage, and the area becomes difficult terrain.
Awesome. No. What's the DC?
12.
Okay. So out of 200 of these monstrous creatures, 120 of them fall prone as the ground ripples beneath them. I will say several of them have started catching villagers, and you can hear this sickening squelch as they begin to rip them apart.
I hate these.
Anybody else?
Yes, Mercy is going to just start, she's screaming like I'm screaming, and she's very overwhelmed. There's a lot happening. Someone's trying to kill Vargas. Sybil's head just ate somebody. There are all these monsters. So she's just going to, look down and then look up, and suddenly there's, swirling winds around her. In probably a 10-foot radius or something. I forget what my new feature is. And her gauntlet just completely lights on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to say, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" And with each of those, she sends a scorching ray at Thaddeus, a scorching ray at the back of Sybil's head, and a scorching ray at the nearest creature that is still upright.
All right, let's all...
So Thaddeus is a 16 plus 7.
That hits.
3. Sybil will be higher than that in 18 plus 7. And I don't know if this one will hit. Well, actually, it's a total of 17 on the monster. If that will hit TK.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Well, does a 17 hit
Oh,
the
yeah.
creature? Okay, so for Thaddeus, it's 8 fire damage. For the back of Sybil's head, it's 6 fire damage.
Oh.
And for the creature, it's 11 fire damage.
Sybil, you can hear your brother scream in pain as she scorches his flesh.
Then she screams at you, "Necromancer, what are you doing to my brother?"
Wait, me? I'm not a necromancer. I have a major in the arcane arts of Vezir, but I did not study necromancy, no. And the winds die down.
That guy has one more arm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I gotta get that, and then I'm gonna hightail it out of here. I just don't like what's happening right now.
This is a very hostile environment.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna use my little sword, slice that guy right off.
Yeah. Let's say it's a villager, so it takes nothing to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that arm, and the person just he's lost so much blood at this point, he doesn't even scream anymore. He just kind of whimpers against the earth. Okay.
And I take bite as I'm running. You know, sometimes you got to get food on the go.
As you're running, I would like for you to make me an acrobatics to make sure that none of these monsters grab you.
Acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I actually did not do badly.
One of them got a nat 20.
I didn't get a nat 20, but I did get an unnatural 19.
One of them, as you are nimbly dodging the clutches, one of them wraps its arms around your shoulders and bites into the side of your neck.
How rude.
Mm-hmm. You're going to take... You're going to take 8 piercing damage.
Well, you can't begrudge a man his hungers, I suppose. I throw him off and keep running.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to take a turn before these things descend upon you?
Yes. I would like to cast... How far away are they?
They were 30 feet from you, so they are still 30 feet since we're in this round. They will be on top of you. Well, 80 of them will be on top of you. The rest of them will have to get back up from being prone.
I would like to cast... Are they kind of clustered?
Yeah, it's a whole swarm just coming through buildings, over buildings. It's getting real Castlevania up in here.
Okay, I would like to cast Shatter.
Okay.
On the swarm.
Nice.
So each creature in a 10-foot radius centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. How many are you targeting?
Well, I don't know. However many are in within 10 feet of each other. I don't
10
know.
Feet, let's say.
I'm casting in at level 2 if that helps.
Yeah.
Determine how many.
Within 10 feet of each other, it's going to be closer to max 10.
Yeah.
All right, what's the DC?
15.
One of them got a nat 20.
Well done.
One of them got a 19, 16. 8, 9, 18. Okay, so you knocked 6 of them. 6 of them get in with the shatter. What's the damage?
So it's for those who failed the save, they get 17 thunder damage.
Oh.
Sorry. Level 2, 10 thunder damage.
What's that look like when they die?
Oh, cool. The ground basically, it kind of shakes the way that Earth Tremor did. There's this rumbling, and it sounds like thunder, and it kind of jolts them. Mm-hmm. And it kind of passes through them, so it kind of breaks their bones inside.
Like a sonic,
yeah.
Ooh. They just turn into little jellies. Gross. It's disgusting.
Very gross. It's very disgusting.
Vargas, anything you'd like to do?
I'm still really freaked out about the thing in the back of the head.
In this round, freaking out. All right, so
I'm seeing some shit.
So this round is over, and they're pretty much on top of you guys. There's about 20 of them that come into your vicinity, within 5 feet of you. Roll me another initiative, so we can decide who goes first in this.
Should Thaddeus roll too?
Did you completely leave the thing when you broke out of that goblin's clutches?
I have no idea what's around me, so I don't know.
You should roll.
Okay.
Okay. Highest I got was a 17. Who's higher than 17?
I got a 23.
Okay. Anyone higher than a 23? Cool. Thaddeus, top of the round.
Okay, so what is around me? I'm just in a town.
You are surrounded by ruined buildings. I would say you're probably about 20 feet away from the nearest. What these are is they are goblins, but with like a Y, so they are feasting goblins.
Okay.
You are probably about 20 feet from the nearest one of those things, and well, not coincidentally, the nearest one is the one that bit you in the neck. It is very interested in you.
Okay, so I have my movement, I have my action, and I have a bonus action which I can use to hide. So I think what I would like to do is run into one of the buildings and hide in there, or ideally climb up on top of one of the buildings and hide.
Absolutely. Give me, which one would you like to do? Because if you run inside, it will only be stealth. If you go on top, it's going to be like either acrobatics or athletics and then stealth.
I'll just go inside then.
Okay.
It's going to be stealth, you said?
Yep. And since he was watching you run inside, you're going to be opposing his insight.
Okay. Oh, I don't love to hear that.
No, go ahead.
So I have plus 11 stealth.
He has plus nothing and he rolled a 2, so
good. I got 18. I only rolled a 7, but
neat.
Thaddeus is that good.
He like rounds the corner and you're just gone. He's just like, oh, that's strange. You could hear him shuffle off.
Okay.
All right. Who are you gonna popcorn it to?
I will popcorn it to, how about Vargas?
Let's see. I'm still really mad at Thaddeus. I'm just saying.
For ease of popcorning, by the way, I've split these 20 feasting goblins into 4 sets of 5, and each set of 5 will roll together.
Okay. I will actually, like, even though I'm still mad at Thaddeus because, like, I thought we were hunk and twunk, but like whatever. I'm her deep.
Still be hunk and twunk.
Still be hunk
after I kill you.
Together forever. I am actually going to send an Eldritch Blast into the nearest group of goblins.
Okay. I almost Googled how long does it take to digest a human being, but I didn't.
I mean, I can tell you that if you need to know, but it's 18 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you absolutely hit.
Okay, and so that's going to be D10.
How many can you target with an Eldritch Blast?
I get 2 beams.
Okay.
Let's see. So the first one is 3. Second one is also 3. So that's 3 damage per each
Okay.
one.
All right. And you hit them with this Eldritch Blast, and it just like sears a hole through them. They're still moving, they're still walking, but it just burns a hole straight through them. And you can hear Claudia whisper in your ear, "Oh no. Are you still mad?"
Not now, Claudia. You and I will talk later.
Oh, promises.
Oh, this is a promise I intend to keep. First time for everything, as they say. And then I will popcorn to... Has Sybil gone yet? Okay, I'll popcorn to Sybil.
What? Sybil's head is eating people!
But I don't know if like Sybil's head gets to go twice.
Okay, good point. Good
complicated.
Point.
Sybil's head goes on Sybil's turn.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
It's new, it's confusing. I would rather Sybil.
Think of it as like a Beastmaster companion.
Oh, gross. I love it.
It's like somehow worse.
So that is me. Yep. I'm going to stare daggers at Mercy and say, if you continue to hurt my brother, I guarantee you.
Your brother?
Yes, my brother.
A real judgy.
Wouldn't you do anything to protect your brother?
don't have a brother. I don't have a... And Mercy kind of looks down at her feet. I don't have any siblings.
Did you stab them all for your ritual?
That's very judgmental. Those are my beliefs. And I am just trying to prevent the apocalypse. I'm doing it for you.
And I'm trying to save my brother. So do not hit him again if you want to continue to protect against the apocalypse.
Well, your brother shouldn't be eating innocent villagers. Also,
I'm not happy about it either. But once I get the crown, everything will be fine.
You were looking for the crown too? Well, can your brother eat some of these beasts?
What do you think, Michelle?
You just hear a really loud belch. Probably.
Auntie's root.
There's nowhere else for it to go. I mean, there's just there. Can I actually have a turn? We've been talking so much.
Yeah, you can have a turn. I will allow it because it's funny.
Okay, cool.
Serves my needs.
Is there a goblin within movement range?
Yeah.
All right.
All 20 are within about 10 to 5 feet of you. So.
All right. I am going to attempt to hit a goblin. And as I do that, I am going to also cast a booming blade with that, which I imagine for Sybil sounds mostly like Michelle's dolorous voice chanting unspeakably evil things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's like, really, Vasily would know he's just cussing in Abyssal.
He is rude.
Yeah, he's just cursing in Abyssal, but he's like doing a Gregorian chant, so it sounds more official than it really is.
Nice. So I got an 18 to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. And let's see. That will be a total of 17 damage to it total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just completely slice it in half.
With a maul, that's impressive.
Yeah, well, then you pulp it. Or you, whatever. Live your life. Anything else for you?
Not right now. I think I'm good.
That's perfect. Who would you like to popcorn to?
I want Mercy.
Okay. So Mercy is next to Vargas and Constantina is there.
Mm-hmm.
And Vargas just got the attention of a bunch of goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I imagine they're kind of like starting to circle us. And Mercy will look at Constantina. Oh, Constantina's there.
Rude.
Still gonna do it. No, I shouldn't. How's Kayla's face?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I like the sound of it. So.
I'm sure you do.
All right. Mercy is going to come over to Vargas and kind of like grasp his arm and to say, Vargas, he's hurt. I have to get him out of here. Will you be okay, Constantina?
I'll be fine.
Okay. And I feel like probably ever since Constantina cast Shatter, it's somehow like emboldened Mercy's storm powers. Mm-hmm. So like her hair is like whipping wildly in this wind just around her. It's probably messing up Vargas's hair too. And then there's this tremendous boom. And all of the goblins that were near us and Constantina need to make a Constitution saving throw as Vargas and Mercy disappear.
What's the DC?
15.
All right.
What was it? Con saving?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
17.
One fail, and one was a nat 1, so.
Okay. Well, if you failed, you take 17 points of thunder damage. And if you succeed, you take half of that, so 8.
How do they die, all of them?
I imagine, so we disappear in this thunderous boom, and I imagine there's like a ball of crackling lightning energy there. And those who fail kind of like start sizzling and shaking, and like the thunder like enters their body and they like explode out.
And the one that succeeded but still died.
Oh, that also happens.
It's just slower.
Yeah, like for a second before he explodes, his face is like, I'm gonna be okay. And then he explodes.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
And then Vargas and Mercy appear somewhere 35 feet away.
Okay. I assume 35 feet in the direction of the villagers and not in the direction of the
not into the swarm.
Cool. I mean, whatever. Live your life. So who are you popcorning to?
I will popcorn it to Constantina because I feel bad I thunderboomed her.
It's okay.
She's like, I'm used to being betrayed by literally everyone in this party. It's fine.
A little bit. Okay, let's see. I'm going to... Oof. So I've seen that they... I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to be maybe not stupid tonight. I'm going to try to cast Vicious Mockery. So they need on... Let's see. I can only do one creature. I will do that at... I'll do it at 5th level. I just feel like I'm already running out of spell slots. So I will try to cast Vicious Mockery. So they need to make a Wisdom saving throw. I guess like whatever one is close.
Okay, just the one?
Yeah.
All right, what's the DC?
15.
Out of 14.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, oh my gosh, where is my... Okay. More dice. So it takes... Oh, it also has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So it takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Awesome. Yeah, it just... And you said this is Vicious Mockery?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I have my... Can I like mock it with my Shakespeare insult?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, let's see. You goatish, muddy melted measle. Thanks, Shakespeare.
It doesn't understand, but it is hurt.
Well, as it should be. I would like to use a bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to... Give it to Vargas.
Okay.
Since he's already a little bit hurt.
Oh, precious babe.
Mm-hmm.
Popcorn?
I guess the goblin. No, I would like... no, I'll do the goblins. Yeah.
So the 5 goblins that are nearest to Vasily notice that she has not taken any action, and they're like,
What am I supposed
delicious.
to do?
Oh no.
I have not
this is
been
all happening
allowed
within
to.
the same 6 seconds, so they're just like, you look like delicious soft spellcaster.
It's true.
They're all going to attack you, Vasily.
No.
That's fine.
It's only 5 of them. You're fine. So 2 of them were a nat 20.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
3 of them missed, though.
Mhm. Well, you know. That's life.
You're going to take 32 piercing damage.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. Ugh. I blame all of you. I blame everyone but myself.
I'm going to go ahead and popcorn over to you, Vasily.
Hey, thanks.
Don't be mad,
Well-
Kayla. You promised.
What? So basically, before I was viciously attacked, I was like looking between everyone as all this was happening, because it's like, am I supposed to attack mustached guy? Am I supposed to attack head lady? Am I supposed to attack things? Like, what's happening here? Who's hurting Mercy? No one? I guess she's friends with the head lady now. What's happening? And then I get like destroyed. So I will, take all that in. and go ahead and pull out my little vial and cast False Life on myself by taking a shot of, magics.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cast it from 2nd level spell slot, actually. And that'll be 1d4 plus 4, and then an additional 5 since it's 2nd level. So that's going to be 11 temporary hit points.
Nice. Does a body good.
Does a body good, please. Ripperoni me. So.
Reese's and Pieces.
Reese's and Pieces.
All right. What would you like to do next?
Do I get 2 since I was the last person, or is that only if it's the bad guys and popcorn?
You get to popcorn. So we have 3 sets of bad guys left.
Okay.
Sorry, sets of bad guys left because 5 of them were blown up.
I'll pass it to another set of bad guys.
Okay.
Are they gonna kill me?
So the 5, no. Actually, as you manage to get this vial to your mouth and you manage to get this life-saving potion into you, you notice that the goblins on you go completely slack. And then in unison, all of them shuffle away from you into a large ring around you, as though they're waiting. As they form this ring, you hear shuffling footsteps and you see this ghastly green aura as a woman in long robes, long tattered, ripped robes, approaches with a crown of 3 flaming skulls bobbing above her head. Mercy and Vargas, you both recognize this woman as Radaga, the priestess whose death brought you here. Only now she's not beautiful and young. Now her face is a deep, massive valleys of wrinkles and scars, and her skin of her forehead is peeled back to accentuate these empty sockets with cold light burning inside of them. Her hair has receded to just long strings.
Vargas is going to need so much therapy.
And her nails have become talons. Her teeth have become fangs. And she points a sickly finger at you. Welcome to my home.
At me or at all of us?
All of you.
Okay, good. Whew.
Vargas turns to Mercy and under his breath goes, "Your house is a shithole."
Yeah. What was that?
I didn't say anything.
I have 32 passive perception, young man. That's untrue.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where have you brought us?
The home of my ancestors. The great domain of Daglan. Do you like it? I've decorated the village for you.
It's okay. It's nice.
It's nice, yeah.
Mercy, no.
Good enough to die in?
No.
You'd prefer not.
You see her fingers begin this arcane gesture. Yaksha!
I cast counterspell.
Okay, look.
All right, listen.
You keep counterspelling.
Don't kill my character.
I wouldn't. But that was a good one because I was trying to trip you up and not use my banishment one that time. So you do indeed force that spell away from her fingertips. It just dissipates in a little plume of smoke, and she looks at her fingers. I've forgotten. Not this time, though. And her lair action activates as the 3 skulls begin to spin around her head quickly, very quickly. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I use that reaction?
You may.
I would like to use... it's not an attack roll, is it?
No.
Okay. I would like to use my reaction on whatever the damage is. I'm just noting that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have to make one too?
Let me look at the... Yep.
Damn it.
If you are within 150 feet of them when this fireball goes off, then yes.
I sure am.
Okay.
So, what happens when you critically fail?
I got a 5, and I'm also interested in this.
I don't believe in critically failing on attacks. Like,
Okay, I got a 2 then. 'Cause
cool.
it's +1.
Cool.
I'm going to use cutting words on the damage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to subtract whatever I roll is subtracted from the number of damage.
Okay. That sounded like math. I'm sorry. What did you roll?
Well, I got a 13.
Yeah. I just
Okay,
wanted to state that was my intention because that might affect how much damage it causes.
I got 18.
The spell save is 13.
Oh, I made it. Oh.
I got a 13. Is that
Yeah, you make your save then.
okay? Whew.
I need some more d6s.
Hate to hear that.
No.
I hate to hear that.
All right. Here we go.
Boy, that's a
Not
lot of noise you're making.
Okay. So that's 18 plus 8. I'm not good at math. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You can, if I just start saying low numbers, will you think that's what it's supposed to be?
If you fail,
One.
if you fail, you take 36
Oh!
-5. 31.
minus 5.
I'm still, dead.
If you pass, you take 18.
-5.
Mm-hmm.
Or 31, so 15. Okay.
Thaddeus is not like that.
Yeah, Vasily does not like that. Now, this is the first time, this has ever happened to me in my life. So, I'm dead AF.
Are you dead or are you unconscious?
That took me down to technically -8.
Yeah, so
so
you're
But not
Conscious.
negative
Yeah.
44.
yeah, right. Not dead yet. So I'm unconscious.
Vargas, how you doing?
It was -31, right?
Yes.
I have 1 hit point.
Okay.
Okay.
Sybil, how you doing? Oh, you're probably
I've
fine.
got like 37 hit points.
Yeah, you're a fighter. Okay, Constantina, how you doing?
I'm less than half,
Okay.
but I'm ready to do something when it is my turn.
Yeah, Thaddeus, how you doing?
I have 2 hit points in my little cabin.
Having
But
a-
I'm still up.
Okay.
I'm pissed off.
Oh, that's true. Is that fire damage?
It is fire damage.
I'm
Oh, it's
resistant.
fire damage?
Yes, it is fire damage. I'm sorry I did not
So
specify.
that would have been half damage?
Oh.
Is that correct?
Yes, you got half damage. So you would have taken 15 instead of 31.
So what did I have? I had 11 temp and 12 regular, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
Just a sweet little elf boy. I don't have any resistance.
It's okay.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to undo all that stuff I just did. Apply changes. There we go. So, and it was 31.
Mm-hmm.
So divided by 2. You want me to round up or down?
It's, you run down. It's 15.
Round down. Round down.
Okay.
Hit point's not worth it.
All right, I got 8 HP.
Cool.
Thanks. I think that was Blind Dingo in chat. Thank you for reminding me that I'm a
Nice.
tiefling. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blind Dingo.
We appreciate you, chat. You're doing great work.
Doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
All right. Radaga has joined the fight, and we're going to popcorn over to Sybil.
Okay, how far away is Radaga from Sybil?
Radaga's about 30 feet.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Yeah, you could reach her in a movement.
Yes.
And these feasting goblins are just in a slack line around you guys, or in a slack ring. They are several goblins deep. They're not going anywhere.
Okay.
But they're not attacking either.
Sybil's gonna walk right up to Radaga. And she is going to do the same thing she did to the goblin. She is going to attempt to, and with a booming blade.
All right.
That was a 9 to hit.
No.
Okay, she's done. And she will popcorn to Vasily.
Hi. It's me. Goodness gracious. I don't even know. I don't even think I can help myself. I guess I want to go ahead and cast resistance on myself.
Okay.
Which means that once before the spell ends, I can add a d4 to a saving throw.
Okay.
So that's, just a thing. I pull out a little herb and I eat it, and now I have resistance. Please don't kill me. Thanks.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I guess I'd like to try and get away from her, but obviously she's pretty OP and probably has a far range, further than I can go.
If you try to back up more than a few feet behind you, you will bump into goblins.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hang tight and pass to Constantina.
Okay. I would like to cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action.
Okay.
Wow.
On 6 people I can see within range, so that should be. I'm just going. I know. Definitely. I'm gonna say Vargas and Vasily. Vargas, I'm gonna include you. I'm just debating on our other 2 friends.
You can't see me, so you can't get me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I can't do Thaddeus. I will do Sybil.
Just heal the front of her face.
Can I target that to just the front?
I'll allow it. It's funny.
All right. Okay. So each slot of a third. Okay, so it's not very much. So okay, everyone in chat, blow on my dice for good luck. Okay. Thank you. Mercy. Everyone. Okay, let's see. Little words because I rolled 4. Okay, so 4 plus, you get 8 hit points.
Yay!
Yay! New abilities.
I believe that stabilizes Vargas. Is that correct?
Yeah. He was at 1 hit point, so he was still up.
Never mind. I thought, why did I think he was unconscious? You're doing great, Vargas. Real good.
Amazing.
He's doing amazing.
I just like to think that Vasily has we decided it was Mercy that liked doing those pictures. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Who's next?
So that was technically my bonus action. So I still have to do a full action.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I'm really low. I will do. I'm going to try Vicious Mockery on Big Scary Lady.
Okay, what's the condition that Vicious Mockery causes?
Psychic damage.
Okay.
So she has to make a wisdom saving throw and beat to 15.
I will tell you right now that she is immune to psychic.
Yeah, okay. But I don't think I would know that, so I'd probably try anyway.
Yeah, give me your best one out of the Shakespeare thing.
Okay, let's see. Blow on the book chat so I don't get it. Okay.
If it's good enough, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. You witless, useless miscreant.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's good, actually.
Take
good
that.
job, chat. Yeah.
Is she actually like...
Excuse me.
For a second.
As my turn is coming to an end, I feel a strange sensation, kind of, with the scent of blood all around me. Tickles my nose a little bit.
Might be about time for a check. Yeah, we're getting there. All right. Oh, are you below half? I need that check.
Okay.
Charisma saving throw.
That's not very good. I'm pretty sure I failed. That is a 4+. What was it? Sorry?
Charisma saving.
Charisma. Oh, I am good at charisma, but I don't think it's enough. 11. Okay.
It's a failure. We'll go into it next round.
Okay, should I roll for the of the numbers? Which one?
Yeah, we'll do that after.
Vargas, Constantina just healed us. She's so perfect in every way.
Who would you like to popcorn to?
I would like to popcorn to. I'll do Mercy.
Okay. So Mercy sees Vasily is Vasily next to Radaga? Or you were just thinking of missing? Oh, you were in a circle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you're all in a ring formed by these goblins. You're all within 30 feet of Radaga.
Okay. Mercy would like to, she screams across the battlefield, Vasily! Can I run to Vasily? I want to do
I
it.
don't see why not.
Yeah, okay. I run to Vasily. On my way, I would like to pass Radaga and with my gauntleted hand crackling with red lightning say, leave my friends alone! And punch her in the face with a shocking grasp.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Roll that attack.
I got a 25. So it's 2d8.
Yeah, totally hits.
Where are my d8s? Here's one. It's okay. 6 lightning damage. Facial lightning damage. Right. And she doesn't have reaction, so I keep running past her into the circle. And I will grasp Vasily in my lightning embrace and stare at all of the goblins around me threateningly. And I'll whisper in Vasily's ear, I always have your back. And then I'm going to thunder step again and explode the circle of goblins.
Okay, go ahead.
So they all need to make DC 15 Constitution saving throws.
Okay, so this is a ring around y'all about 30 feet out from you. So let's say that there are 20 goblins in this straight ring, and where you are in the circle, there are 10 goblins nearby in your radius. Okay, one was a nat 20, one was an 18.
I'll roll my damage.
15. That's 1, 2. All right. So
if they fail, they take 15 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
If they succeed, they only take 7, and Vasily and I teleport out of there.
They are all dead.
Oh, yes, cool.
Yeah, all
Boom.
10 that were there are dead. Does Radaga need to roll for that?
If she was in 10 feet of me.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
So what she got to beat?
A 15.
You said wisdom?
Constitution.
Constitution. Oh, she does not beat that.
And she also takes 15 thunder damage.
Okay. Awesome.
Badass. badass. Also, these D10 dicey boys that Emma gave me have been rolling real well for damage. So thank you, Emma.
Nice.
We were meant to be with you.
When those explode, with the power of that lightning, 10 more step up to take their place.
Was in a circle not around Vasily? Oh, they're just doing a circle?
Oh, it was around all of you.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought just Vasily was in a circle.
No,
I still do what I did.
Yeah, no problem. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's like a bug zapper.
Yeah. But more badass than that.
Yeah. A juicier bug zapper.
Well, that sounds worse.
I thought it was great. Thanks. Who's next?
Oh, yeah, I get to decide. I guess we should probably throw to, like, the goblins, maybe?
They are not attacking.
Oh, they're just doing circles?
Yep, they're keeping you from leaving.
Should I throw to Radaga? I'm going to throw to Radaga.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, don't be mad. All right, so Radaga is going to begin casting another spell. And when she casts, she points her fingers over at, let's choose Sybil. She's going to point her fingers at Sybil and sort of twist her wrists in an arcane
Mercy
pattern.
tries to counterspell, but she's panting. She's like, Vasily, I don't have the energy.
And I need a wisdom save from Sybil.
Okie dokie. That's an 8.
All right. You can feel this is something that you can feel like your body starting to become paralyzed as your limbs lock up.
That's not ideal. Oh no.
All right. And that is going to be her turn, I believe. I'm going to pass it to Vargas.
All right. Vargas will cast Eldritch Blast at Radaga.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. First one is an 8. Second one is a 7. So 8 plus 7, whatever that is, lazy dice.
What?
8 and 7 for 2 beams. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So minus 15? Yeah. Okay. Who would you like to pass to?
I will pass it to Vasily.
Okay. I would like to pull out a kind of like handle looking thing from inside my jacket and like whip it out, and it turns into a lightning whip. And I want to cast lightning lure.
Okay.
On her. Which is going to be that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit, so.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So that's going to also pull her. Or no, I'm sorry. This is a strength saving throw. Womp womp.
Sure.
This is the first time I've used this spell. It is a artificer thing, so new to me.
Oh boy. Okay, tell me what it is.
Oh, okay, so she fails. So it's going to damage her and also pull her towards me. But I would like to, if possible, intentionally kind of like grab her with the lightning whip and pull her towards Constantina, who I see is transforming. So it's also going to be 2d8 damage.
All right, roll it for me.
So that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay. And we're going to go ahead. There's going to be another lair action. And I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw. Except for Thaddeus. Thaddeus, what are you doing right now?
I get like resistance and stuff from eating people. Mm-hmm. Do I also gain back hit points for eating people?
You know what? Roll me a d8.
Should we be encouraging the eating of people?
That's a 5.
You get 5 hit points.
What?
It's cooked. It's fine.
Not
cooked now.
It's not cooked.
Let's cook now. That was a fireball.
Oh, you know what? That's really fair. It's toasty and I enjoy it.
It's like a s'more, but bloody. You got a 7?
17.
Oh, 17. Okay.
Yes.
Don't worry. We'll play the VOD back. We'll see what you really got.
I said 17.
Did anyone get below a 14?
No.
Yes, I got a 10.
Okay. Constantina, you even during your transformation, you're starting to become overcome with a sense of fatigue. This magical weight is weighing upon you, and your breathing is labored. You start becoming tired as though you were suffering from 2 levels of exhaustion.
Whoa. Whoa. Ow, 2. Jeez.
Yeah. Yikes. Okay. Okay. I noted it.
All right. Who are we popcorning to? Because I think Vasily went last.
Yes. Who has not gone yet in this round?
I mean, is my turn eating and healing?
Yeah. That's an action.
So Radaga is gone.
Radaga's gone.
I don't think Constantina has technically gone, right? She just had that.
No, she went early in the round.
Okay. So who hasn't, or are we starting over?
I think
Sybil go?
Yeah, Sybil went.
I think you're choosing the top of the next round.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
I'm gonna start keeping track of this.
I will go ahead and pass to Constantina because that was my intention, was to be like, here you go, puppy. Like, but now she's having some trouble, but hopefully she can do something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm having lots of trouble right now. Thanks, Vasily. Okay, so I guess I am transforming. So, should I switch to my others?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. So I would like to bite. I'm gonna go for Radaga.
Okay, that seemed like you weren't sure.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't sure about the gerblins.
Oh, yeah, that's
like I just wasn't sure, like, if I, in werejackal form, like what would draw my attention more,
That's
like what would be your prey. But I'm going to go. I like to think that there's still like a tiny sliver of Constantina still making some decisions, so I'm going to go for her.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I can do a multi-attack. Yeah. So I'm going to do one with a sword, or one with my bite, and one with my sickle, since I don't have a. Technically, there's a long sword, but I don't have a long sword. Is that okay if I switch out?
Yeah, that's fine.
For the weapon I actually have.
Yeah. Okay. Don't use the long sword stats though.
No. I will use my sickle.
Just kidding. I don't care.
Okay, my first one is not very good. That is an 11 to hit for my bite.
No, even in the light, like you can't get around the lightning lure. There's something. It's too scary.
Okay, so I will try again with my sickle. What is that? 21.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And that is my magical sickle, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Very good. That is 3 points of slashing damage. I did it.
All right. Who are you bouncing to? Or are you
probably-
doing bonuses or whatever?
So, do I get a bonus since I'm in werewolf form now? I don't think. I'll let you default to that.
Yeah, I don't think right now. I don't think you have enough of a handle on it yet.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Okay, so I will pass to. You know what? I'm just gonna pass to Radaga because I'm right there, and I'm trying to bite her.
Is Radaga grappled by this lightning lure?
Vasily would know more than me. You're muted.
Sorry about that. It does not say that it grapples, just pulls.
Okay.
Does damage, so.
Okay, so she's standing there then.
Mhm.
She's free.
Yep.
All right. Then in that case, she will attack Constantina, who just tried to bite her and then slashed her with the sickle. And she's going to take her talons and slash at you.
I am. Okay. As a werewolf, I am immune to slashing from non-magical attacks, unless your character is silvered. Damage, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered.
Radaga is a white.
Okay. So magical.
Yeah, I think it's magical just because you're going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Okay.
So she got a 16.
Oh, I rolled really good. 18.
Oh yeah, that makes it. She hits you for 7 necrotic damage.
Oof. Okay.
But you succeed in not having your hit point maximum reduced.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And that's what she will do on her turn. And I'm going to go ahead and bounce to Mercy.
So how long has it been since Vargas and I were in that other tunnel with Radaga? Because then we immediately went into the mist and then we showed up in this town. So has it been sort of like instant, like a few minutes really, or?
It's really been like a few minutes.
Then is my angry thunder eyebrow boy still with us?
How long does that?
He lasts for an hour, and I have not cast another concentration spell. He could have gotten lost in the mist.
Cast another concentration spell, but you were hit with a fireball.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a concentration?
Yeah, roll
check?
me a concentration, because it's not like you've been hardcore concentrating.
Yeah, I got like an 18 on the die plus like 5.
Okay. Yeah. I will say, because you summoned him, and because you have the gem that houses him with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Friend.
How does he arrive on the scene?
All right. So Mercy's storm power, she's been getting increasingly tempestuous. Is that a word? I don't know.
Yes,
winds are swirling. Her hair is like all over the place. Her eyes are like glowing like red lightning. And she starts speaking primordial. And from like the winds and clouds around her, her stormy boy reappears as like this swirling thunder cloud of smoke. And she points at Radaga. And he swirls towards Radaga really fast.
Oh my gosh.
And he is going to try to whirlwind Radaga, so she needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh no. She got a 5.
Yes. So she takes 15 bludgeoning damage. Also, she's flung 20 feet away in a random direction and knocked prone.
Oh my gosh.
Does she strike an object?
Such
as a wall?
Goblins. No, she strikes goblins.
Oh, that's also accounted for. Ha!
Oh,
if the
my
target is
God.
thrown at another creature, that creature must succeed on a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
It does not.
They also take 15 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
That goblin is dead.
Yes! Smushed it with its boss.
I regret this. I'm retconning this. We can't do this anymore.
And then Mercy. Oh no, that'll make Stormy Boy go away. Then Mercy's going to point out her gauntleted hand and, as her action, try to cast a Chaos Bolt at Radaga.
Okay.
A 12 plus 7, so 19.
Okay.
And then this green one will determine the damage, and we'll use our miss dice.
You just blew on your own dice. I love it.
So my damage really sucks, but I rolled, it's cold damage, and she takes 5 cold damage.
Okay.
Aha!
What would you like to do?
That's, I think, all that I can do. Casting a spell, I feel, as a storm sorceress, I get kicked back 10 feet as well.
Okay.
Oh, and then I pass to Vargas.
Okay.
Okay. I will send another Eldritch Blast her way, Radaga's way.
Yeah, she is prone, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 7. So 8 and 7.
All right, so 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and another lair action is skulls are going to round themselves on Mercy and cast Magic Missile.
Ooh.
My internet blipped, so I'm sorry if that affected the stream, but also I'm sorry, did I mishear that last part?
No.
Okay, good.
Did not.
Okay, that's fine. I wish I had shield.
Can I cut in words that?
Probably.
Well, I'm going to do it then. Oh, well, I don't know. As Werejackal?
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
No. Not just yet. I can't find my stinky little D4s. That's the problem.
I guess we just can't do the magic missile then.
You're right.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Gosh, man. They're gonna... At least they're out of fireballs, so... 11.
11.
So 11 or 3 green beams shoot out at you. And strike Mercy.
Ugh. I feel like when I'm being kicked back from my own spell, they like hit me while I'm in midair, and I like land on my feet.
Yeah.
Whew.
All right. Lair action's up. Who you passing to? Who's the last person to go?
Vargas just went.
Oh, okay. Vargas.
I will pass to Sybil.
Does Sybil get another save to foist off whatever this paralysis is?
Yes.
All right. And it's a wisdom save, you said? Right. That's a 6.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You continue to be paralyzed. Okay. Who would you like to bounce to?
Let's bounce it to our other guest.
Thaddeus.
Yeah, Thaddeus.
Okay. So there's like a window, I would assume, that is open as the fireball came inside and tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think through that window, I'm gonna shoot off a crossbow bolt.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
absolutely.
I don't have a crossbow, a short bow arrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it, I guess, at Radaga. Because I don't like to be killed most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Okay, so that's going to be a 14.
It does not hit.
Okay. Well,
and she's prone too, so she hasn't gotten up.
right. What does that mean?
I can't remember. I think it's actually disadvantaged with a ranged weapon when it's prone, but it didn't hit anyway. So
Because they're laying on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Is there like any like locked thing in this cabin that I can unlock? Because I can do that with a bonus action, and I just would love to do it.
Yeah, there's a locked door.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock that door. Okay, I got like way over 20.
Yeah, you totally do it.
Oh, what's inside?
A child's bedroom.
Tough. Okay, thanks.
I just said the first thing that came to my head. Actually, you know what? I'm going to retcon it. This is a general store. It's the... yeah.
Wonderful. Spices.
Yeah, there you go.
Spices.
Storeroom and tilt. There you go. Spicy storeroom. Who you popcorn into?
We're choosing the beginning of the next initiative, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or the next round, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I will go to Constantina.
Okay. I'm going to try again to bite.
Okay.
Creepy lady. So let's see. Blowing up my dice. Oh, that was good. 22.
Yeah, and she's prone, so.
Oh, yeah. Does that mean I roll with advantage?
Yeah, but do you need to?
No, that's
You can always try and get in at 20.
No. Okay, so let's see. 6, 2. Okay, hang on. Ooh, 7 piercing damage. There's also I'm doing a multi-attack, by the way. So this is my first attack on her.
Okay.
So 7 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not she's a humanoid, but she's undead?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, she would have to
Yeah.
roll a con saving throw. But I don't think she's going to be a white jackal wear. Okay, and then my second white, I'm going to attack with my seagull. Now I critted! I rolled my special. I critted. Yay! Okay. So
the way I like to do it is max out 1 and then roll the second.
Okay.
Keep you from rolling 2 2s.
Yes. Okay. So +1, and then roll this. Okay. So my first one was sorry, I'm trying to do math. I'm very stressed. 5 plus 4, so 9 points of slashing damage for my second.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that is my turn.
Okay.
So I would. Okay, sorry, who's gone? That's what I think you.
I think you're at the top.
I am at the top. Okay. I will go. I'm gonna go to her then, so she can.
Okay.
No.
Is she still prone?
Yeah, she's still prone.
Can you throw to me so Stormy Boy can hit her before she gets up?
Yes.
Yay! Yay. Mercy continues to talk in Primordial, which I guess is just her mouth opening and lightning coming out.
You need to roll for concentration from those magic missiles?
I did. I rolled and I got a 13. Chat was up in my business. So I was like, okay, I want to roll while the rest is going on.
I can ask. Jeez, chat.
And then
we do appreciate you. Thank you, chat.
I rolled the same number. But it's still pretty good at 21. You'll deal 14 bludgeoning damage. He gets to do this twice.
Okay.
And 27, so another 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then at this point, Mercy has been stalking forward. And she is going to just come up to Radaga on the ground and shocking grasp her.
Okay.
With a unnatural 20.
Okay.
2d8s. Boop, boop.
I'm going to tell you right now, when you shocking grasp her, you can see she's looking really bad.
Ooh. Good. She deserves it. And she takes 11 lightning damage.
Okay.
Also, normally this would only trigger if I cast a spell first level or higher, but I forgot all the other times I did that. Can I use my special sorcerer thing for casting a lightning spell?
Yes.
Thank you. She takes an additional 3 lightning damage.
Ooh, you showed her.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, who would you like to popcorn it to?
I am going to popcorn it to, I guess to Radaga, because that's who Constantina was going to send it to.
Okay. Radaga will use her movement to stand up.
Okay.
And then she will try and get you back, essentially, and slash at you with her talons.
Okay, Stormy Boy is all in her face, too.
Okay,
Don't
she's
do
gonna
that.
try and reach around you, around Stormy Boy. Okay, so dirty 20.
It hits.
Okay, you're gonna take 7 necrotic damage. I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty good at those. These are special dice. 15.
You do resist. All right, and that's going to be her action this round. I'm gonna bounce over to Vargas. All of you now can see that she's looking very bad.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Pew,
One
pew.
pony.
Do it. I'm so sorry, Hadil's phone.
15 to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
15 to hit.
Oh, no. That doesn't do it.
My popcorn to Vasily.
Okay.
My pride is wounded.
Oh, a poor boy. I am going to cast Firebolt at her.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
So that's gonna be 2d10. So as is usual, I pull out a little paper bit with some powder and ignite it, and it's black flame.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 9 damage.
All right, Vasily. What does that look like as you engulf her in flame?
So it's just, she ignites this like black flame in her hand and she throws it and it just like completely consumes Radaga, and it kind of mixes, like she's kind of green, so it's this like swirling green and black flame.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of totally just like she goes up in a pillar plume up into the sky.
Yeah, and so it becomes this pillar of greasy black smoke, and it engulfs her crown of floating green skulls that were bobbing around her head, and all of them shoot up into the sky as these clouds start to swirl above you and form this greasy, disgusting, dark gray black vortex above you. And it begins to rain like this sick smelling ash onto you. And the mists begin to rise from your ankles up to your knees and then up to your waists.
Vasily?
and then up to your chests, and then over your heads. And as Radaga dies, you lose sight of one another once again. Thaddeus, the room fills with mists, and the storeroom melts away. Sybil, you feel movement return to your limbs, and you can hear Michelle. What happened? Where are we going? As both of you are blinded by this wall of mist that envelops you, that swallows you whole. Constantina, you are lost in the madness of this curse, this strange lycanthropic madness, this urge to eat or be eaten. Vasily, Mercy looks back at you as the mists rise, and you see she's so terrified of losing you. Mercy, you are all alone in these mists. Vargas, you are not alone. And the mists part so gracefully, so carefully, so elegantly. It's beautiful, like a show put on for you, and reveal a crossroad with the skeletal boughs of a desiccated tree hanging low, and below them, a gaunt man in modest robes. And he motions to you. Sit in the only chair, a spindly-legged stool with high legs and no back. Will you sit, Vargas?
I will walk up to the stool and I will sit
And
very heavily.
Though this is what he has asked you to do, he still glares down an aquiline nose at you. And you think there is an attempt at a smile, but there's no true affection to soften his piercing gaze. And his thin lips curl back over yellowed teeth, as though in contempt. Vargas, my boy.
I wave it away and I say, don't like that.
I'm here at your mother's wishes.
Of course you are. She'll do anything to find me these days, won't she?
She has done a great favor for me, and I do not love a boon, but
You're too soft on her, you know that, right?
I have never been accused of such. And you think there might be a smile there, but there isn't.
What is it this time? Debts to fortune tellers, clerics, what is it? I can only imagine I can feel my purse emptying.
It is I who owes the debt.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
I have come to you with an offer.
And what favor? What favor?
Well, it is she who has done me the favor.
And that would be what?
I seek to leave these mists. I would have you come with me.
Well, Vargas will look around and he doesn't see like Mercy anywhere, does he?
No.
Does he feel Claudia?
No.
Vargas will sit up straight a little bit and stretch his back and then like kind of like lay his arms on his legs and he'll pull his like ascot loose and he'll just pull the whole thing off, pin and all, and just be like, lead the way.
What happens when Vargas pulls his ascot off and stands to follow this man into the mists?
As Vargas stands and he pulls his ascot off, he's slightly taller, and his skin goes from a beautiful bronze to a misty gray color. His hair goes from black to white. His eyes are still red.
Like his mother's.
Like his mother's. And he takes the pin, which is a spider web. He tucks it into his pocket. And he sends one quick glance around the mist, and he's like, I can't imagine the Underdark could be any worse than this. Well, let's go see good old Mommy Dearest then.
Let's. And he claps his hand on the point of your shoulder briefly and inclines with his hand for you to lead the way down this path, past this desiccated tree. And as you walk with him and he tells you all of his grand ideas, you feel your legs begin to sink. All of you feel your legs begin to sink into chilly seawater. It's cold here. It's damp, it's chilly. Your clothing is heavy with seawater. It's heavy with the brine. As you leave Daglan and you enter somewhere else. This is where we'll leave season 1 of Tales from the Mists. So, one last time, until next time, Emma.
Oh my gosh. First off, I just have to say thank you guys for letting me play with you. This is an amazing game. I've never played with any group that like commits and talks and thinks about a game as much as you guys have.
Oh, we love you, Emma.
I'm Emma Lambert. I'm the communications director for WebDM. We do things on Wednesdays on YouTube, and you should watch them. We also do things on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays, and you should watch those as well. We have our own spooky game on Sundays. There are only 2 episodes of it left ever. It's breaking our heart. But please come and join us for our Vampire Women. And yes, thank you so much again, Sybil and her brother. Thank all of you.
Messed up.
Noelle.
And
You made it.
I made it out with 8 hit points. To reiterate what Emma said, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure and an honor to play with you guys. I'm so glad that you made me feel like I could play D&D.
You can.
You can.
You play amazing D&D.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Thanks so much. I'm Noelle Cherie. You can find me on Twitter at Noelle Cherie. You can also find me on my podcast, my D&D podcast, Dames and Dragons. We played a original world, and it's full of laughs and cries. You can find us at damesanddragons.com or at dragondames on Twitter. Thanks again, you guys.
Yay! Ashley?
Hello, I'm Ashley Warren. I'm a writer and I do lots of other things. This weekend is the Uncaged Live 24-hour charity stream to benefit Rain.
Yes.
Starts tomorrow at 12 p.m. and it goes Pacific time. It goes till 12 p.m. the next day. And we'll be doing our Tales from the Mist Season 1 wrap-up tomorrow at 6:40 p.m. Pacific time. And that's also when we're going to be revealing the cover of Uncaged Volume 2. So it'll be a really fun little segment. So please join us sometime this weekend. It will be hosted at twitch.tv/teamntg. We partnered with Non-Toxic Gaming, and it will also be hosted on the official Twitch channel. So you can tune in sometime this weekend, and our goal is to raise $1,000. So please help us and contribute whatever you can. So hopefully we can meet that goal. And yeah, it'll be lots of fun playing Uncaged models, and we'll have really awesome giveaways. We have some really great prizes lined up. So I hope to see you tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. I forgot what day it was. It's been a week.
Deal, so sorry about your phone.
Hadil is me. It's okay. My phone is really hot. I'm Hadil. You can find me online at Tweesuch, and I am in Florida in the middle of nowhere, and my internet is bad, so I have to use my phone, and it's mad. It's big mad at me. The end. Also, I've been sitting on that reveal for like this entire...
A lot of stuff suddenly makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. That has been the case since session zeros. Yeah. We had to be very careful.
God,
but
so
now
grateful.
Vargas has no more secrets. Yay.
Is that true? I don't believe you.
I mean, like, okay. Kayla.
Hi, it's me. It's Kayla. I do stuff. You can find me online at KAYNCLI. Tomorrow at 2 my time, I'm recording with the podcast Roll for Lore about rats. So that's going to be exciting. And you can follow me on Twitter and find out when that's listenable and such. I'm going to talk about cranium rats. I love them. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern, Holly and I are doing Spooky Saturday, which is on twitch.tv/Commander Holly. So that's tomorrow too. And then after that at like 9 p.m. right? Eastern?
9:40 Eastern.
9:40. Mm-hmm. Past me bedtime. I'm going to have to drink a lot of coffee. And we're going to talk about all this stuff. I'm going to ask a million questions about Vargas because what? Yeah. That's it.
Don't know. Lisa.
I am Lisa Chen at MercifulDM on Twitter and elsewhere on the interwebs, or lisachen.com, Lisa spelled with a Y. I am the community manager for the Adventurers League and also Dungeon Masters Guild. I'm also managing social media for Dungeons & Dragons right now, so you may have seen me there. And I'm going to miss my Mistwalker family so much. I'm so sad. Just a reminder, second season coming up in August. We're all so excited. Somewhere in between now and then, we're working to convert season 1 to a podcast with Celeste, who you might know as Yarrow, from her time as a Mistwalker. Season 1 audio is going to be, like, with that car coming by right now, season 1 audio is going to be a little bad. It's not going to be great. Please bear with us for the season 1 podcast. And definitely come to that Uncaged Live chat that we're doing 6:40 Pacific time tomorrow. Hang out and chat, ask us questions, or if you can't make it, tweet questions at us, and we'll make sure that they get answered. TK.
It's me. It's TK, and I write spooky stories on the internet. And if you like spooky stories, then you can read them at tkjwrites.com, or you can follow me on Twitter, TK Joins the Fray. yeah, you can watch me playing other games. My schedule is on my pinned tweet thread. Counting down the days until season 2. Very excited. But if you want to know what's going on with this upcoming season, maybe we have a side story that we're gonna do live at D&D Live this year. So that's exciting. You can come see us live, or you can watch a live stream. I'm not sure how they're doing that. It's different studios, but we'll have more information about that eventually. So yeah, hang out with us. Follow us on Twitter. I will be collecting all of the questions for Uncaged Live, our wrap up tomorrow night. And one last time, until next time, we will see you in the mists.
Sleep well.
Bye.